Tuesday, the chairperson of Nigerians in the Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri-Erewa, announced via Twitter that the Nigerian embassy in Egypt has moved all evacuees from the Sudanese side of the border to the Egyptian side of the border after the intervention of President Muhammadu Buhari. The commission further stated that the Nigerian students were being prepared to be airlifted through the Aswan airport by Africa's largest private airline, Airpeace, which landed in Egypt at about 9 p.m. on Tuesday. The airline, however, stated that upon arrival, the evacuated Nigerian students were nowhere in sight. According to reports, embassy officials informed the airline that the stranded students have not left the Egyptian border because their bus transfer to the airport has not been arranged by the National Emergency Management Agency.
We landed here at 9 p.m. Nigerian time, and it is now midnight in Lagos. We came with a 7. This one take 274 people, and we have food on board for more than 300 people. But unfortunately, our people from Sudan, they are not here yet for this evacuation. But so far so good. Our management decided so that we should come to wait for them and to prepare this evacuation so it can be done as smooth as possible. We are now moving in the next 10-15 minutes to the hotel, so at least the crew can get a minimum rest. And as soon as they get here, we are here at the airport with our handler. They will call us, and then we start boarding and bring them home in Nigeria. Thank you.
Well, apparently there are reports that the students are now heading to the airport by the bus. But the story here is that the airline arrived, just like the NAF aircraft, arrived without proper communication. And like the gentleman said, I had a longer video, he said, I mean, they came in there with food, ready to evacuate the Nigerian students, and they were nowhere in sight because there was no bus provided for them. The students that have been at the border for days, no bus. I don't know if, I heard it had to do with payment issues again.
You see, the first prayer I'd like to pray this morning is, God, please, let our students come back home safely. And I can't wait for them to start to arrive today. And I just hope their parents are mentally okay to be able to receive them. Then let's deal with the madness and the shenanigans happen. And kudos to Airpeace, another airline, Asma. Asma put up an S380 in there, if my memory serves me right, like a 409-seater capacity. So there are a couple of ample planes to be able to bring them back. And only to think that with Airpeace doing that, there's an industrial action and the NLCs are harassing Airpeace out of Owerri today. Please, people that provide jobs in this country, let's treat them well. Airpeace has done enough. NLC should stop harassing them. Concerning this case, we said it many times. Obviously, they dropped the ball. But how did they drop the ball? Because there was no coordination with NEMA. Everybody was busy doing carry me. Carry meism, see me. NITCOM will do their own. Ministry of Foreign Affairs will do their own. NEMA will do their own. 3 different people addressing the press on different occasions. They can't synergize. So when you don't have synergize, we know what happens, Oji. Confusion, break, ibonu. Yeah, that's what's happening. Confusion. Double wahala, like Fela says. The same NEMA, I'm sure they will probably claim now that the money we got was only to take them to the border.
I mean, how?
$400,000 out of the $1.2 million. So no synergy, no arrangement. So the people got to the border and they were stuck. The airline is on ground. And before you know it, we all saw the experience with the NAF jet, the Hercules C-130.
Where are they?
Before you know, hope they will not start charging Airpeace for landing there.
Of course they will.
I mean, and money is already running.
What do you think? I mean, what
so
about
because of the lack of synergy, and that's why you see the ambassador had to even come out, Nigerian ambassador to come out to say that my hands are not there. Somebody would have thought that the on-ground arrangement should be made in partnership with Nigerian embassy on ground, since they know Sudan and they know what's happening. But NEMA will run the show themselves. NIDCOM will issue statement. Ministry of Foreign Affairs will do their own, just like they issued a statement and debunked the story about Igbos not being evacuated and all of that. So you have like 3 people talking.
Yes.
And when 3 people are talking, it's all rowdy in a room.
Yeah.
But see, Oji, our prayer is let them come back home first. We'll deal with our own issues internally.
Absolutely.
It is because of all of this that countries like Egypt will see us finish.
Yeah, Rufai,
that's what's happening.
Right, you just touched on a big topic, which is the Igbos. You know, in the meantime, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has dismissed allegations of selective evacuation of Nigerian students from the war-torn Sudan. On Monday, a video clip surfaced online showing an Igbo man alleging that some Igbo people were left behind by the Nigerian government while others were evacuated. Well, the Foreign Ministry spokesperson said that the Nigerian embassy in Khartoum confirmed that Igbo residents were among the first batch of Nigerians to be evacuated before being airlifted home. I mean, I'm glad that this clarification came up, because when we saw that video, there was a lot of reactions, because we took that story about, you know, the segregation. Is that what I would call it at this point? They were dividing
state of origin by state
Nigerians by state of origin. And so, I mean, this video came out and people were saying this is the main issue here.